Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. Today I'll be sharing homemade naan recipe with everybody. You can make this simple plain naan, or you can add your own garlic or other toppings that you like. I added garlic and cilantro. So let's get started. I'm going to use 2 cups of flour. Now this is going to yield about 3 large naan, and if you want to make tiny ones, small ones, then I guess 6 small naans. And I added 2 cups of flour, all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of yeast, half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of sugar, couple of tablespoons of oil, and I'm going to use about 3 heaping spoons of yogurt. Now mix everything together. Don't add all the water at once. Add a little bit at a time. So I have about half a cup of water that I'm going to slowly add in there till I have the perfect dough. So this took me roughly about 6 minutes or so. And now I'm going to scrape the sides and the hook as well and make this into a ball and spray the bottom of the bowl and put the dough in there. Spray the top, cover for about 30 minutes to an hour. After about an hour or so, I'm going to go ahead and divide the dough and make 3 balls, and I'm going to cover those and rest for about 10 to 20 minutes. It's much easier to roll out and handle once you let it rest. It also much easier to roll out as well. As you can see, this very nice, soft and manageable, because this is all-purpose flour. So usually all-purpose flour is a little bit harder to handle. Now spread it out with your hands and your fingers first, and then just use a rolling pin and roll it out into the size that you like or want. Um, and After you roll it out to the size that you like or prefer, we're going to go ahead and make little dents in the naan with your fingers, and we're going to go ahead and apply the garlic and the cilantro. Now you can do this on the stove, but if you're a beginner, it's much easier to do it this way, and then picking it up and putting it on the pan or the tawa. I will show you how I do it the other way as well. So you just pick it up and you're going to go ahead and move it to the tawa or the pan, and you cook one side on the stove, and you have the broiler on high, and you're going to go ahead and put the naan under the broiler, and this will cook the top just perfectly. Now make sure you turn your broiler on a few minutes before you start, because it takes a little time to heat up. So here I'm going to show you how to do this on the tawa. So I already made the little holes with my hands, and I'm going to go ahead and apply the garlic and the cilantro on top of the tawa or the pan that you're using. And some of it does come off, but most of it just stays on there, and it really tastes really nice and really yummy. You can make these naan plain as well. You don't have to use garlic. You can also use kalonji as well. And here one of my naan is perfectly ready to come out of the oven. And after you take it out, apply some ghee or butter while it's still hot. I'll be serving mine with some chicken karahi, and these were just perfect. So save the recipe. You can double, triple it if you like. Stay tuned for more recipes to come. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel, like and